Good afternoon everyone, this is Connor from Zenfone X. Today I'm going to be producing my first April 2021 forecast, and it's going to be on a very volatile silver market. As you may know, commodities were under pressure last month, but there are signs that silver could have more of a positive outcome this time around. Now, as always, I'm going to be giving my opinion on where we could see this commodity heading in April, with a balanced forecast trying to tie in both the fundamentals and the technicals. Okay, so on the fundamental side, as always, I've listed out some themes to look out for the next month. Now, it's only really a coincidence really that tomorrow on Wednesday, I think we have the biggest news event for silver specifically for the next 30 days, something that's going to act as a real catalyst for silver. Now, I think that silver could get quite a big boost tomorrow, and that's because US President Biden, he's going to be outlining his infrastructure-focused stimulus announcement. Now, he's going to outline his plan in Pittsburgh on Wednesday, and obviously the size of the package is going to be a big factor. Many are estimating the size to be in the trillions, although this does have to go through negotiations with the Republicans who worry about tax increases funding the measures. So we could see this total a bit lower from what we hear tomorrow. But regardless, we know that silver has many applications. Industrial demand for it is huge. And so I'm actually looking for this announcement to act as the catalyst for this market to move to the upside in the next 30 days. And I think it's the most important for silver specifically. Now, we do have the US dollar. We have to watch out for the US dollar over the next month. The silver market is dollar denominated. There's no doubt that rising strength in the US dollar is going to continue to weigh on silver prices. Now, the themes of March kept the dollar on a bullish track, but I'm not expecting too much to change in that respect. And this is for April, and it will depend on how the Federal Reserve reacts to rising yields and inflation again. We've seen at the moment that they're not too worried about the rising yields and inflation, haven't reacted too much to it, and the markets have taken this as a bullish sign for the dollar. So I'll be watching out for the US dollar, but for me tomorrow, Biden's infrastructure plan, really important that we listen out to this and think about the size of this stimulus package. Okay, so I'm on the chart now, and I am going to be looking for a case to buy, but I do think it's going to be from the reaction that we have tomorrow, Biden's infrastructure plan, because at the moment, the chart looks pretty ugly for silver at the moment. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in a couple of moving averages. First of all, I'm going to add in the 50-day moving average. And second of all, I'm going to add in the 200-day moving average, and you'll see why in a second. Now, as you can see, we've actually broke the 50-day moving average. This is on the daily chart on around the 2nd of March. We've come back and retested this level on around the 18th of March, and since then we've been in the downside, and we've actually broken this structure low here, which from the price action side, this is looking bearish at the moment, and I'm not against selling. I'm just cautious of what's going to come up and on the fundamental side as well. Now, what's really important at the moment, which is going to be vital, is this 200-day moving average we're at the moment. That's this line. As you can see, we have tried to break through it once about 5 days ago on the 25th of March, and we've formed a hammer candle back in. We've since then gone to test it, and we just closed below yesterday's trading session. Now, I'm really interested to see for the next couple of days how we react to this news around the infrastructure plan. Can we get a close back above the 200-day moving average? If we don't, and we're getting solid closes below, then to be honest, I think this market moves down to these support levels that you see. And these support levels are around between, shall we say, 22 and 23. So around 22 to 23. If you're covering the wicks as well, it's more like 21.5. but I'm expecting this to act as some support. So if we get a close below the 200-day moving average, I expect price to fall into these support levels, and what I'd be looking for around this level is a break of structure on a lower time frame. And if I remove all my drawings, I'll just quickly move down to the lower time frame and you can see what I mean. So again, the position we're on the chart now, support levels starting to come into play, and if we can react nicely like we did with this hammer candle back in January, after the infrastructure plan tomorrow, then I can be looking for buys. Now if I move this across and we can look at the price action at the moment, and I'll zoom right in. What I'm looking for now is, if I'm going to be buying this market, I need this level to hold, right? Because if it breaks below this level, then we can class this as a break of structure. So I'm going to map out two situations, right? So if price was to run and break below this structure, I would actually be looking for something like a retest of around here, which maps up nicely with the 50-day moving average, to hit whatever low we create, say it's at around 24, and have 24 as our take profit. Now if we can hold at this level here and we can have a nice reaction to the upside, I'll be looking for structure to form again. So I'd be looking for something that breaks up, again fails to make a new low, and this is our buy signal around here. So we've actually created let me draw that structure in again. Something like this from this level that we have at around 24.5. That's going to be my buying signal for the month. Let's remove these drawings. My take profits for any buying opportunities, now again I stress the buying opportunities may only come after tomorrow's infrastructure plan. First of all, my take profit for the month would be something like here. To be safe, I'd like to bank some profits at around 25.8. That's only because we have this daily order block here. If we then get a break above and a retest and go up, so we break above this level at 26.6, then my next take profit level would be situated at around the highs at 28.3. I've done a few videos in the past and I've said how 28 can act as a resistance, or has acted as a resistance level on multiple occasions. So for me, it's a wait to see how this daily candle closes, to see if it closes above the 50-day moving average again. If it doesn't, then looking for support at around the between 22 and 23, or 21.5 and 23. Waiting for a break of structure down here to buy up into our levels at around 25.8, and maybe deeper into the month, who knows, around 28.3. But I will be doing an update on this video as we go, as we know the fundamentals can change. At the moment, on a day-to-day basis, it really is that volatile out there. That's it for silver today, guys. Please like and subscribe to these videos. Please drop any comments. I like to watch people's opinions, and I always reply to anyone's questions as well. You can message me on my Instagram above me. Other than that, guys, hope everyone has a great day. I'll catch you all for the next video on gold on Thursday. So then, guys, I am on the Zenfone X website at the moment. There's been a few comments asking if we do have a website, and so I just wanted to give you a really quick overview. You can access it on zenfonex.com. You'll see straight away that we do have a free guide for you guys to download, top 10 tips from professional traders, which is a great read. And if you continue scrolling down on the site, you'll also see our limited time offer, where you can trade your Forex on a standard account with raw spreads and zero commission, which is a really great deal at the moment, guys. So feel free to check this one out.